Hey everyone, Steven from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for the 2022 NBA playoffs, Western Conference Finals, Game 2 between the Dallas Mavericks and the Golden State Warriors on Friday, May 20th, 2022. We're going to have NBA player prop spreads over-unders here for you today. We're going to have two picks and a same-game parlay that I think are great value bets for this Friday NBA slate. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support here on the channel. If you're new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're now on the road to 6,000 subscribers. Reminder that we are now partnered with Prize Picks as well, so use our code SFP for a 100% deposit match on your first deposit up to $100 on Prize Picks. Or you can also use one of our links that we have down below in the description or in the comment section. Really a great app, guys. They specialize in player props and things of that nature. A lot of fun to use. Highly encourage you to check them out. You can put multiple picks into an entry and win a lot of money. Like I said, you bet on just about anything on Prize Picks. So highly encourage you to check that out. Be sure to also check out our community Discord page as well. It's a great place to connect with our community and to get new ideas for bets. We'll have a link down in the comment section and the description for that. Be sure to also drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick. And we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Okay, now a quick shout out to our Straight Fire MVPs. So as always, you see this beautiful list here running beside me of all of our Straight Fire MVPs. If you're interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP, there's a join button down below. There's also a link in the comment section and in the description for that as well. Great way to support the channel and what we do here at the channel. It's just $3.99 per month. You get a badge next to your name, some custom emojis, custom roll color in our Discord, and things of that nature. And like I said, just a great way to support the stream and what we do here at the channel. Appreciate all of you that have signed up. It really does mean a lot. Appreciate all of the support as always. Okay, now results from the previous episode. So this is for Game 1 of the Mavericks Warriors series. I have to stagger the results because obviously I'm recording during the Celtics Heat game right now. But we did get the 2-0 sweep on our official plays, so that was very good. We cashed the Klay Thompson under 3.5 threes. Finishes with one very comfortable cash there on Klay Thompson. And then we also cashed the under 214.5 points as well in the Golden State Dallas game. Very comfortable there as well, as the game finished with 199. So we'd love to see that. Our same game parlay was so close to about a plus 1,000. Same game parlay. We hit the Spencer Dinwiddie 15 plus points. We hit the Klay Thompson over 4.5 rebounds. And then we missed on the Luka Doncic rebounds over 9.5. He finishes with 7. So what can you do? He did get injured in his shoulder. I think that did impact him. You guys saw him holding his shoulder. I definitely think that did impact him. Otherwise, he may have had a shot to catch. Also, the game got out of control and turned into a blowout, so not much we could do. As far as our comment cappers go, we had some great calls from our comment cappers. We had got to get the bag calling the Golden State Warriors minus 5.5 spread, so we'd love to see that. We had Jim Ewing calling the Luka Doncic under 51.5 PRAs. And we had Sean Murphy calling the Luka Doncic over 4.5 turnovers. And then we also had Kevin Brown calling the Golden State Warriors money line as well. So we were able to cash all those. Great calls from our comic cappers. But let's get back after it here today, guys. Let's get this 2-0 sweep. So let's get right into our picks. And number one, we are going with Stephen Curry over 5.5 rebounds here for the Golden State Warriors at plus 110 odds. So guys, I do love the plus odds here. What I wanted to see in Game 1. So you guys know I talked about how the Mavericks give up a lot of rebounds to guards because they take a ton of three-pointers. Mavericks attempt the most three-pointers in the playoffs so far at 40.9 per game. They live at the three-point line. They attempted 48 in Game 1. So what I wanted to see, before I made an official play on a rebound for a rebound log for a guard for the Warriors, I want to see who would be the beneficiary of those misses. It was Stephen Curry by a long shot. Stephen Curry picked up 12 rebounds in Game 1 on 15 rebound chances. So that's obviously very good. And Curry lately has been getting on the glass. He's actually averaging 12.5 rebound chances per game in his last 6 games. So that's obviously very good as well. Even going back to the Memphis series, he did cash in his last 2. Like I said, with the 12 in Game 1 and then with the 7 rebounds in that closeout game versus the Grizzlies. So he has been getting on the glass. Been waiting to see him, obviously early on in the playoffs. He was minutes restricted, still working his way back in. But now he's back kind of to full form, the full guy that we know. He has been picking up a lot of rebounds here, at least recently. And versus the Mavs this season, he is 3 of 5. this year versus the Mavericks with a hook. And let me read you those logs. 12, 5, 4, 9, and 9. So that's obviously very good. That's 39 rebounds in 5 games. You divide that, it's about almost 8 rebounds per game. And we're looking for 6 here. And for plus value, might I add. So that's really why I love it. I think the value on this is absolutely terrific. He's cashed 2 of those 3 at home as well. And like I said, Mavericks here allowing the 3rd most rebounds to guards so far in the playoffs. And like I said, a lot of it has to do with all the threes that the Mavs take. And they pretty much have to. It's not like they can really make an adjustment there in a lot of ways, because most of the players like Reggie Bullock, Dorian Finney-Smith, they can't create their own shot. They have to shoot the 3. And especially now with Luka a little dinged up as well. You know, Luka getting into the paint. I mean, will he still do that? Yes, of course. But you're going to see other guys shooting more threes. You saw Bullock, I believe, shoot 10 threes in game 1. Should see Finney-Smith take a few more here as well. He only attempted 6 shots, so they really need Finney-Smith to take some shots. Not that I think Finney-Smith is going to get there as far as Cashman's line. I'll get to that more in a minute. But overall, I think the Mavericks will attempt a lot of threes. Like I said, Stephen Curry, the 12 rebounds was absolutely fantastic. So he was the big beneficiary, and I love it here, guys, for our number 1 pick. We're going Stephen Curry over 5.5 rebounds here for the Golden State Warriors at plus 110 odds. Okay, and at number 2, we are going with the under 214 points in this Mavericks-Warriors game at minus 110 odds. Yes, we are running it back here on the under. So why do I want to run it back? So obviously we cashed very comfortably there in game 1, which we love to see that. What I actually liked was I checked the pace here in game 1 because I was curious. Because, you know, you look at the statistics, like, yeah, are the Mavericks going to shoot 36% again? I don't know, probably not. But also you got to look at it from the other side. Are the Warriors going to shoot 56% again? Probably not. So I think either way we slice it, I think we're going to get a little bit of averaging out here in game 2. I do think the Mavericks will play better, keep this game closer. I really do. These teams played at a 96.5 pace in game 1, which is about average for these playoffs. It sits, if you go through the statistics through the whole playoffs, it's about the middle, about 7th is where it would rank. So that's about average, which I like to see that because we do have 2 very good defensive teams here. Warriors are 6th, Mavericks are 7th in defensive rating in the playoffs. Again, that's average for the playoffs, but on the season, the Warriors are 2nd in defensive rating, Mavericks 7th in defensive rating for the whole regular season. That's obviously very good. And we saw the Warriors really getting after it in game 1. I expect them to play with that desperation. They're a championship team. They know what it takes to win in these games. That's why I think these games are going to be low scoring, because the Warriors, they have another gear defensively. And you saw that. Even, you know, the example was Draymond Green, right? I don't know if you guys saw that chase down block on a 3-point attempt. I believe it was by Reggie Bullock. Stuffed a 3-point attempt in the corner. He came from, like, the paint. Ran all the way out, blocked it, sidestepped the guy, avoided the foul. Like, an incredible hustle play. And the Warriors have that in their blood. They know what it takes to win a championship, and they're hungry. So, I definitely think, you know, like I said, points are going to be hard to come by. If the Mavericks have to continue to live at the 3-point line, it's not going to be a good thing. It really isn't. Shooting threes all day is not high percentage, guys. It really isn't. You want to be able to get the ball in and work the ball out to get open 3-point attempts. And the Warriors are just absolutely hounding everyone, the Mavs. And the Mavs, you know, in turn, they defend the 3-point line very well as well, which I like that matchup. Now, the Warriors did score a ton of points in game number 1. But the Mavs have given up the fewest 3-pointers in the NBA all season. And why do I say that's important? Because Warriors love to shoot the 3 as well. You know, obviously, Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, even Andrew Wiggins, Jordan Poole, all these guys love to shoot the 3. So, you know, if you could defend the 3-point line in this series, I feel like the under is very advantageous, right? So far, statistically speaking, the Mavs games have gone 11 out of 14 to the under in these playoffs. Warriors games have gone 5 out of 12, so about 50% there. Warriors are 4th in pace in the playoffs. Mavericks are 13th in pace in the playoffs out of 16 teams. And like I said, these teams played at a 96.5 pace in game 1, which would be about middle of the pack, which you'll love to see that, which is expected. It actually lines right up with the statistics as far as the pace, you know, one on each end of the spectrum, so it kind of averaged out. So far on the season, this is what we have for game logs between these two teams. We got 181, 222, 208, 235, and then 199. So 3 out of 5 to the under this season. And we're talking about the playoffs here as well. I think that's the big thing for me. I think that's why things are really extra tight right now. There's desperation defensively for both these teams, and there should be. And the Mavs should have an answer defensively as well. I think the Mavericks will play better defensively. I think they will play a little better offensively as well. I think this will be a fairly close game. Honestly, I don't mind the Mavericks, but I think they are going to respond. I think this will be a fairly close game. Like I said, both these teams can play some defense. So love it there, guys. For number 2 pick, we're going with the under 214 points in this Mavericks-Warriors game at -110 odds. Okay, guys, and it's now time for our same game parlay. So we are running it back on Klay Thompson over 4.5 rebounds here for the Golden State Warriors. So he's cashed this in 4 of the last 5 games, and like we said, Mavs allowing the 3rd most rebounds to guards. So why am I going with Klay over Steph Curry? Well, I actually like to diversify here. So we're talking about having a bunch of bets here. Now, this is technically an unofficial play as far as our same game parlay. I recommend putting a very small amount of money, like a free bet or something of that nature, if you can. But this is a fairly safe same game parlay as well. But the reason why I like diversifying here is, in case one guy is grabbing more than the other, I definitely think for sure one of these is going to cash. I actually really think both of these guys are going to cash again. They did in game 1. I think they could do it again in game 2. Like I said, there'll be a lot of rebounds for our guards. Thompson did only finish with 5 there in game 1. He had 4 at the half, only had 1 in the second half. Didn't really play a lot of the game there in the 4th quarter because of the blowout. So you got to consider that as well. But I do like running it back here on Thompson. Then we got Klay Thompson under 3.5 threes. That was one of our official plays there from game 1. So obviously I like this again. He only had 1. Wasn't even close. Didn't really attempt all that many threes. More of his damage came inside the arc. They forced him off the 3-point line, which is to be expected. The Mavs have allowed the fewest 3-pointers all season. They've been very good in the playoffs as well. Thompson 6 out of 8 last 8 in the playoffs to this line. 9 out of 9 last 9 versus the Mavericks to this line. So obviously I love that play, even as a straight play again. I didn't want to run it back as an official play because I really don't know. I think you could run it back again as a straight, honestly. I think there is a chance he could have a response, with the adjustments. Sometimes you just never know. But I do like it in the same game parlay for sure. Then we got Finney Smith under 2.5 threes. He's gone under in 4 straight. And we talked about the aggressive defense there, the Warriors flying out at people, just playing terrific defensively. And Finney Smith's volume has gone way down in the last 4 games. And that's really the thing that I looked at. He's not even really attempting many shots at all. So asking for 3 threes from a guy like that, no bueno. I don't think he gets there, honestly. I think he may get 1 or 2. I honestly don't see him getting 3. They need him to get 3, really, to have a shot to win. They're going to need him to step up. They need someone else to step up. Obviously, Doncic a little banged up. Definitely could use some production from him. But like I said, the trends and everything, play into this under. And like I said, his volume just isn't there. So I do love it there, guys, for a same game parlay. These 3 selections for over plus 500 odds. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 6,000 subscribers. As always, just want to tell you all that I appreciate all of your support here at the channel. It really does mean a lot to me. Check out all of our social media links, our prize picks link, and also our Straight Fire MVP link if you guys are interested in that. You could also visit our website, straightfirepicks.com, if you guys are ever interested in any type of merchandise. We also have that available as well. This is going to be an interesting game too, right? We want to run it back. We want to get another 2-0 sweep. That would be great. I love the plays that we have here for this game. Bet responsibly, though. Make sure you don't go crazy on any one play. Bear in mind that our same game parlay is an unofficial play, so I don't count that either way towards our record. I would love to cash it. We'd love to cash some same game parlays. That'd be awesome. They're very difficult to cash, obviously, because we take some risky stuff in there. But overall, they are fun to do. So I wish you guys all the best of luck in your wagers. I hope we can all cash out together. Let's do it. Let's get after it here in game 2. Until we see you next time, have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you next time. Peace out.